Honestly speaking, both of it. And I would like to say that, I can't say that the market has not been very favorable to us. That will be a lie. And I do believe that everyone who participates in this event, they're following the main events on the market, and they will also agree to those main factors. We all know that last year, no one was sure about what is going to happen with transit in Ukraine. Whether will we have the transit from Russia to European countries through the territory of Ukraine? That was an open question till the final day of last year of 2019. And with the help of the professional work of the Naftogaz Group, and because of our professional employees, and because of the work of the representatives of the Ukrainian state, the contract has been preserved. But the members of the market, the actors of the market, they were ready for the transit to be interrupted. So there was a lot of gas that has been injected to the underground storages that have been injected there at the end of 2019. We also can say that the last spring has been quite warm, so the usage of the natural gas throughout the heating season was lower than it has been forecasted, and is lower than the numbers that we have getting prepared to. After that, every one of us remember the significant decrease of the prices for the natural gas and the serious decrease of the demand. If we speak about the demand for the natural gas, then we also should mention the COVID-19 pandemic that has had a significant say into this demand flow. So yes, there has been many different market trends that helped us to become effective this year. But from our parts, we have also made a lot of efforts with our own power, with our own strengths, in order to become much more attractive to our clients. When we're speaking about attractiveness, we not only mean the commercial part of it, we try to become loyal, faithful, and clear and understandable for our clients. These are the main factors, and this is the main factors that have to be considered by any kind of operators of the gas and transport system in order to become viable. So these are a lot of things that have been done by our team, and if I would like to evaluate it, I would like to start with the unbundling that has happened at the beginning of this year. I am sure that the unbundling that has been done in Ukraine has also improved the trust and confidence from our partners. From our side, we're building our commercial functions. We have offered the new products for our customers. We're continuing doing that. We have a very interesting plans for the future, but let us have it in its own time. We also have additional products for the custom storage and the short haul that we already have, and I do believe that we should not undermine this trend as well. And speaking on the work of Ukrtransgaz again, I would like to mention that we're now currently moving in two very important directions. First of all, the digitalization of all of those processes. What do we mean by that? We would like to collaborate with our clients, with our customers who would like to order the storage of natural gas. We would like to make our communication very clear and very easy. So we would like to take down the old practices that in order to make any kind of transaction, you have to perform a lot of papers, you have to stamp that, you have to have the clear signature on that, and you have to fulfill all of the other additional forms. We are trying to follow the overall development of the digital transactions being performed, and I do believe that this also covers the interest of our clients. And we are also trying to become a clear and transparent organization for our clients. We're using the best practices on transparency and collaboration with our clients. We're actively collaborating on compliance. We have introduced and we're actively using the Know Your Client system. And if you will take a look at our official pages and our web portal, then you will notice that we're trying to publish and we're trying to inform the society, inform our partners, our clients with significant amount of information in order to help them to make the informed decision and make our work clearer. At the next slide, I would like to also identify the following, just to continuing the topic of what has been done by our team. If you will take a look at this diagram, at this graph of the injections for this year, you can see that in blue, that's the company residents of Ukraine. In orange, you can see the non-residents companies and in legends, you can see the level of the fulfillment of the underground gas storages in Europe. This graph will show you that we basically started the season of the injections with a very high level of the fulfillment of the underground storages in Europe. There was already 54% of their capacities, which is 70% higher than usually at this period of time. And as you can see right now, based on the 1st of October, it is already on the level of 95% of fulfillment in Europe. Why we wanted to show you this graph? It underlines the main fact that Ukraine has a significant role, a significant say, not only in the energy independence of our country, but in the energy independence of Europe overall. When the European gas storages are fulfilled, Ukrainian gas storages were able to offer good products, good services, confident work, and the good participation of the market actors to preserve their natural resources. I'm not going to read out this number, these figures, this is basically very boring and you can see that on your own. Just two comments that I would like to give upon that. First of all, if we will compare the tariffs on storing the gas in Ukrainian underground storages, then even if we will consider the tariffs on the additional transportation services, they are still attractive for the customers and for the market participants. The prices, as you can see from those figures, we have made this benchmark and comparisons, and we have made the comparisons with Poland, Slovakia, Romania, and Hungary, and you can see that the Ukrainian underground storages, they are able to offer you interesting services with interesting tariffs. And as well, I know that there's a lot of discussion currently happening on how the tariffs should be built, how the tariffs should be on the actions, whether there's going to be the tariff that is currently exists in Ukraine. But right now, what do we have? We have a fixed flat rate, and we don't have the action on the delivery of the volumes, which is and the capacities. This is a very interesting discussion. But right now, when we have the flat rate and the flat fee, it's a very good for our clients because they can calculate their operational activities, then can forecast their plans, knowing the conditions that are easily predictable, and you're not going to be dependent on the market trends and the results of the possible auctions.